Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Homer, and I just want to clarify that this video is for a general audience. While this video may be kid-friendly, kids themselves aren't the primary audiences. So, in that case, everyone can enjoy. Well, goodbye. In demand. Trevor felt glum. Summer had come and gone, and there was hardly any work to do. There were no fairs to attend, no children to give rides to. All they could do was watch the leaves changing color and falling from the trees. It came as a surprise when one morning, Jim Cole came strolling towards his shed.
"Morning, Trevor," he smiled. "How about we get you ready for work?"
Trevor was excited.
"A job? For me?" "They need you down at the lumber yard," Jim explained. "One of the machines broke down, so you're gonna help saw wood."
Trevor smiled. Truthfully, he hoped for something more exciting, but anything was better than sitting in the shed. Trevor was soon hard at work at the sawmill. The workmen were very impressed.
"I say, Trevor," remarked the foreman, "you're sawing more logs than the machines have lately. Maybe you should be here permanently."
Trevor felt proud, but it wasn't to last. Diesel rolled into the sawmill with some flatbeds.
"Hello, Trevor," he said snidely.
"Finally being put to some use?"
"Oh, yes," Trevor replied obliviously. "I'm sawing wood. It's quite nice to be useful." He smiled.
Diesel snickered.
"They only called on you because their usual machine failed. Once it's fixed, it's straight back to that lonely shed for you."
Trevor's face fell.
"A shame you're so old-fashioned," Diesel continued. "A modern engine like me is always in demand."
At that moment, Bill and Ben steamed by with a goods train. They heard everything and were furious.
"If he thinks he can talk to Trevor like that," huffed Bill, "he's got another thing coming," fumed Ben.
At the harbor, they told Edward all about it.
"I'd like to teach him a lesson," grumbled Bill. "We'd straighten him out good," smirked Ben.
Now, you two," said Edward gravely. "Stooping to Diesel's level is no solution. He'll get what's coming to him, one way or another." The twins weren't listening. One way was going to be their way. Later, the twins were taking goods from the harbor to the big station. Passed through the forest, they spotted Diesel heading the other way with more flatbeds. Their chance had come. "Wait for it," whispered Bill.
"Now!"
squeaked Ben. Together they hissed steam at Diesel as he passed. Lost in the thick smoke, Diesel couldn't see, nor could his driver. Suddenly, when the smoke cleared, Diesel found himself straddling the rails. His driver got down to inspect. "That's torn it," he sighed. "We've run over some points that weren't set properly. I'll have to go phone for a crane." Diesel was most annoyed. Soon his driver returned with bad news. "One of the express coaches derailed in the yard. It's taken every crane they've got to put things right. I'm sorry, Diesel, but you're stuck for a while." Diesel was cross. His driver had left to have tea with a nearby sewerman. The sun went down and the cold wind blew. Diesel was lonely. Secretly a little scared. "Ooh," he whimpered, listening to hooting and howling within the forest. Just then, he heard another noise, a slow chuckling. It seemed to be getting closer. Diesel couldn't bear it.
"Oh, dear!"
"I'm not a deer," I'm a attraction. Diesel opened his eyes. It was Trevor. He sent him to tell us you were stranded, so we had to put things right. Strong chains were fastened to Diesel, and Trevor pulled with all his might. He huffed and hauled until his boiler strained, but at last, Diesel was back on the rails. "So," Trevor smiled, "this is what it's like to be in demand, is it?"
"Thank you, Trevor. I'm so..."
Diesel struggled before smiling deviously.
"So glad to be back on the rails."
Trevor chuckled knowingly. Trevor worked in the sawmill for the next few weeks. He even stayed after the machinery was mended to help with the workload. He saw Diesel every day. Although he wasn't any friendlier, there was no talk of being in demand from that point on.